Hi everyone, this is Sweetal and I work as an analyst for Salesforce Center of Innovation team. Along with providing services to over 25 business units within DaVita, SFCOI also acts as a support team to the business units. SFCOI's point of contact for this business units are internal Salesforce users called as super users. Any bugs or issues that the users run into are submitted to the COI team as a case, and any new projects, issues, or enhancements that would require more than a week are submitted as an intake by following the intake process that we have in place. In an effort towards continuous improvement and service excellence, Salesforce COI team has been working on implementing a community portal for super users. Currently, there is more than one way to submit a case to COI. Users can send an email to sfsupport@davita.com, which automatically creates a case in Salesforce, or they can email COI point of contact to create a case for them. The current process to submit an intake is a multi-step process that involves multiple emails in order to obtain a web page link to an intake form which needs to be filled out by the users. Once the form is submitted, a record will be created in Salesforce and SFCOI teammates will be notified of the new intake submitted. Some of the other challenges they have faced in the past includes inability to view submitted cases and intakes, lack of clear visibility into their tasks, no optimal way to collaborate with peer super users, etc. The objective of this project is to create one place for super users to access and view Salesforce related tasks and reduce friction in performing these tasks. As a solution to the challenges faced by the super users, COI team created a community portal to improve their experience with Salesforce. This community portal is available in Lightning Experience and we have implemented 4 functionalities so far. Using the community portal, super users can submit a case to Salesforce COI support, view status of the existing cases that were submitted by their group members. They can also submit intake forms to COI team and view status of the existing intakes submitted by their group members. This portal will also have functionality to improve search capability by implementing better content management system like Knowledge. It will also have a platform to submit ideas and vote on them, etc. I would like to provide a quick demonstration on how to navigate to the community portal and the use cases that we have implemented so far. Once you log into the Salesforce environment, you will have to switch to the Lightning Experience. This can be done by clicking on the Switch to Lightning Experience link at the top right corner. Once the UI is switched to Lightning, click on the App Launcher icon and select Superuser Community Application. This will open up a new Community tab in the browser. This screen is the community homepage and we can see dashboards on this homepage. We will be adding more dashboards here in the future. Let's now switch to the Manage Cases tab. Here you will see a list of case records that are created for your group. Total number of case records displayed in the list is 10 by default, and this can be changed by clicking on the drop-down or on the next icon at the end of the record page. You can filter on the open as well as closed records and sort the data in the records table. You can also search on the text in the search text box to further filter down the records. You can filter on the contact name to search cases by specific contacts in your group. The new button at the top right corner is used to create a new case. Once you click on this new button, a case form will appear and all the fields that are marked as required on this form should be filled out in order to submit a case. Once a case is created, SFCOI teammate who will be working on the case is automatically assigned. You can click on the case number or on the drop down next to the case record to edit the case. You can also upload attachments and provide comments on the case. You can also close a case and the status of the case will be updated to closed by user. This will help to identify which cases were closed by the user itself. Now let's take a look at the third tab in the portal called Project Intake Form. The functionality of Project Intake Form is similar to the Cases tab. It will display all the intake records submitted by your group. It also provides functionality to sort and filter on the records. You can create new intakes by clicking on the new button. Once you click on the new button, an intake form will appear and all the fields that are marked as required on this form should be filled out in order to submit the intake form. Once an intake is created, a Scrum Master is assigned automatically, who will then identify the priority of the intake and take up the project based on the resources available. You can also click on the drop down next to the intake record to edit the intake priority and upload attachments. As mentioned earlier, there was no visibility to the existing cases and intakes submitted by the users. Through this community portal, super users can not only create cases and intakes with COI, but also view and edit existing cases and intakes. In the future, COI team will be working on implementing use cases such as allowing super users to submit new user creation requests, view projects that were deployed for their group by COI team, view custom applications and tools that are available for use, access license information for their group, search training material and standard operating procedures, etc. via knowledge, submit new ideas and ability to vote on them, view events related to COI team like the release date, code validation and deployment date, upcoming leaders forum agenda, etc. SFCOI team is always taking efforts towards aligning with DaVita's core values of service excellence and continuous improvement. The Superuser Community Project, which provides new functionality and a framework for future growth, is one such example of our efforts. Thank you and have a nice day.